I still have her on. We are still settling for this fabulous morning. Shifting. So greetings, everyone. Okay. Um, Thank you, ancestors, angels, guides, and all positive forces that look over me. Archangel Michael and Lucas come in and protect me as I give this message to beautiful collective on Jupiter Day. What a beautiful day to be alive, right? Like, I don't know. Jupiter should, by the time you get to Thursday, it should always, like I'm literally hearing, and it's already getting better. It's like, Margaret Sapp is my favorite, gospel singer. People have asked me before, whether I still listen to gospel music and things of those natures, even though I'm not in the energy of Jesus accordingly. But I tell people my response to them is one thing for sure: energy is fluid and moves like water. That's number one. And two things for certain: in order for you to help someone, you must understand their order. And a lot of our ancestors, just respectfully, just blatantly, you know, they passed away in that energy. You know, it was almost like up to you to push the message even further, you know. And my ancestors, and it's crazy I'm even saying that because my ancestors were just telling me that, like, they thanked me, for pushing me, for going tough on me, for helping me see, what I needed to see, they thank me, for that. So yeah, they see the truth, but they just, people have the same way, have the same tendency to act out in the spiritual as the reality, or in the physical realm about the truth. You know how people run, hide, So our ancestors may not be in alignment at certain times. It may take a little longer, for those ancestors to come. But it all depends on you. It really does. And for them to thank me, that really let me know it all depends on me. I'm the one that will do this. You're the one that would do that for your bloodline. Erica said the best we all shall grow before it's done. Yeah, the curse and smoky mirrors, clearing out the energy of the curse. You're the one that will do it, you know. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, Marvin Sapp is my favorite, and he says that at the end of one of my favorite songs, "It's Working," and he says it's already getting better. And I just like the way he says that. So just know that it's already getting better. Maybe that's something that you need to know. It's already getting better. Hold on, y'all. Okay, period. I'm back. And that was a confirmation since I walked back in the room, and I just love that. But yeah, the planets guided me to start doing messages from them daily because, so even though they're in the alignment of where they're at, like for example, Jupiter is in Gemini until October 9th. So it's almost like outside of knowing the energy that Jupiter carries, you know what I'm saying, the energy that Gemini carries, it is important that you operate in that energy when it's time. You know how it's like you get, I always say it's a time and place for everything. So like Thursday would be the day, to get something done with Jupiter in the alignment where Jupiter is at. So Thursday would be the day for that. So Thursdays up until October 9th, you need to dedicate an alignment for the Jupiter energy in Gemini on Thursdays. That's a way I would set things up. I think like that. So needless to say, I do love to talk about astrology. So let's dive in. I love to dive in, and I love my handy dandy notebook. Okay. So Jupiter and Neptune are two parent households to Pisces, but Jupiter is the parent of Sagittarius in the ninth house. Jupiter is the house of purpose. So it's almost, that's why I was saying in the beginning, it was like by the time you get to Thursday, you should feel some sense of purpose. Like you really should. Like you done completed some shit. Like you done did your big one in this motherfucker all these other days. Like for real, you should feel some sense of purpose. That's how strong the planets are. Like you should feel this energy up until this point. But needless to say, it's the house of purpose, okay? And like I said, it's a two-parent household, okay, to Pisces, which is the house of sacrifice. So it's almost like using your psychic abilities and the ways that you meditate and how you are connected, just how you are connected to be able to help you align in your purpose is really the move. Because even in the Sagittarius energy, instead of them saying like spirituality, they'll say religion and philosophy. So that's not, you might just go ahead and just say religion or spirituality, just split it up. Okay, we're gonna keep it light, whatever. Faith, law, long distance, foreign travels, and divine. So it's like, and that makes a lot of sense because the temperance card is the Sagittarius energy. It's like having one foot in that water, out the water, having the path behind you, the rainbow, the wings. It's like you, where's the temperance card, ho? It's like who would not want to be in the temperance energy when it comes to just life, period? You know what I'm saying? In your purpose, period. So it's very important for you guys to understand what the fuck you are supposed to be doing in this world. Okay? So you can act and walk and talk as such, move as such. We're just finding the temperance, no rush. Okay? We ain't got nothing but time. Okay? With this being probably like the only thing that I would do today. What's my other day? You know what? It's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, they might. I know I have this deck right here, and they might. Usually some decks redo some major arcanas, and I think that's what this one done. But let me see. I think they turned the temperance card straight into this duality card instead, but that'll be even better example of the temperance period. Okay. Even better. But we're gonna see because I think that's what they. Oh no, they didn't. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, but they did though because the duality card in here looks like this in my deck, and above the temperance card is the sun and the moon. But yeah, it's almost like by the time Thursday get here, this is where you need to be. It's like this is where you need to be. You should have already done gotten this shit together enough to know what is the next four steps forward. Okay, like literally, especially how powerful these transitions are transitioning right now. The wisdom, expansion, and optimism and success. It's almost like using the energy, using your wisdom to move you, to expand you, your optimism to expand you, to grow your success. You know, it's like that is the way to go. And it's so crazy you said that. My ancestors told me that like yesterday. It's this song called Underrated by I forgot his post I forgot his name or something like that. But they told me that a lot. They say you're so fucking underrated. And I feel that I was thinking about that this morning. I said, damn, when they were telling me how many people are connected to the royals, how they be talking about the royals, and the karmics, yeah. They was showing me that. But anyway, thank you. I'm grateful confirmation on my phone for you. Thank you. I send blessings and I hope your day is well. And always let me know if you need something, okay? Anyway, all things will be in the description. But yeah, so using your wisdom to expand, using your wisdom to make you like optimistic about life and about what success is and what you can do with it and how far you can go with it. You know, it's like it's almost like Jupiter is that really on some real shit. Jupiter is that split from religion to spirituality. It's like using that to see how far you can go. Can I get farther? How far I can go? I want to go farther in life, and but I want to use my wisdom and my optimism to get there. You know, it's almost like that's Jupiter. And right now, yeah, the wisdom, the wisdom, I would say the wisdom and the optimism to get there with the water, pretty much. And getting there, the path is right there. It's almost like you're balancing it out. You're using everything to be able to walk on that path. Okay, the duality, you know. So Jupiter energy is very powerful. You know, it's best to understand where your Jupiter is. Okay, that will definitely show you how you're going to be able to do this. Jupiter's going to show you how you're going to be able to do this. Okay, that's what Jupiter is going to show you, how you're going to be able to do this, what it's going to take for you to do this. What is it going to take? What understanding, what type of wisdom is it going to take for you to do this? What are you going to have to do? So Jupiter is really, really big. Okay. Yeah, Jupiter's almost like, I don't know, that moment in Jupiter's almost like when you kind of like had enough and you go to the altar on some shit and they tell you, so you gotta do this from here on out. And da da da. It's like that, you know. Jupiter is law. The higher, the next step, the next phase, the next. So when you're finally ready, you know, when you finally make up your mind to do what you're gonna do, like when if you was to finally make up your mind to invest in a business, it's like, okay, so it would be good to understand where your Jupiter is at, so you can see what is it going to take for you to get that success. What do you have to understand? And also, what do you have to undo? Because Jupiter is a two-parent household with Pisces and with the house of sacrifice and Neptune. So what do you have to undo? That's what I was really trying to say. Jupiter is going to be showing you what do you have to undo to be your limitations. It's going to be showing you your limitations. What's limiting you? What do you have to undo? What do you have to understand? What do you have to introspect? Thank you, ancestors. What do you have to introspect, you know, to be able to have this higher understanding, to be able to go farther in long distance in life? That's what Jupiter will do for you. Okay. So that's why I say by the time you get to Thursday in the week, you need to be seeing what next week look like. That's what the short term of further in life would be like. The long term of further in life would be, of course, your 5 to 10 year goals, which is deeper understanding inside of Jupiter in your chart, so you can explore. You know what I'm saying? That's what is it that you got to sacrifice to get to that success. That's why Jupiter is the two-parent household with Neptune to, you know, in the house of sacrifice, because you need to make sacrifices to get to a higher understanding. And it's not just about, oh, I got to prick my finger and get some blood or something like that. No, that's not what a sacrifice is. Sacrifice is, again, like just basically just understanding the basic split between religion and spirituality is a sacrifice. You know, changing your diet is a sacrifice. Whatever you feel like has to go, or any old patterns, characteristics, or traits about you that has to leave in order for the new to come in. But it has to, though. Like it has to. Like you done probably got numerous confirmations of it having to, you know, for this new beginning. And that's that sacrifice that you have to make. So that's what I mean by sacrifice. Like that has to moment. Literally, what is this? The 4 of Cups? Look, I have told you that if you do not respond to me, if you keep paying attention to things that no longer serve you, if you keep sitting here and pouting and not observing that life is all around you and along with this blessing, and I'm telling you, but you got to do something else, you know, to get that. You keep acting like that if you want to, and I'll always keep you in the 5 of Wands, okay? So you will always, you know, feel limited, alone, isolated if you do not explore more of you. You will. That's just period. That's the Hangman. And that's this Piscean energy that we are in right now. The Neptune and the Jupiter energy. You must be able to do your own self undoing. You got to do this. You got to get yourself down, but you just can't fall down. You don't want to just fall down. It's almost like you know how you really, like if this was really a situation, which it really is in real life, you wouldn't want to just fall down. You would want to get down the most strategic way as possible. So I'm the one that would transform, sit up, go to the Six of Swords and try to figure it out up here. I wouldn't just fall down, so, but I'm going to take my wisdom with me on the next travel that I'll do, because it's going to be different. It's going to be something that nobody else has done before. Anybody that's been hung like this, they just been hung, right? So it's almost like that's that higher understanding, using your intuition using your intuition, period. Like the hangman is you like that Sagittarius, Jupiter, Neptune energy is using your intuition, period. And that, like, the only choice that you have is intuition. You don't see nothing else there, So it's giving, definitely right now with Jupiter being in Gemini, there's a need, to make sure that you're not doubting your intuition. You're not doubting it. You're becoming one with your intuition. You're merging with your intuition. You're understanding that your intuition is correct. You're not allowing fear to creep in anymore. You see it. You know what? It's been that the whole time. I get it now. That's that Jupiter in Gemini. It's like, I get it now. I'm ready to add duality into my life. Because again, let's move to Gemini. Gemini, the parent is Mercury. The child is Gemini. The home is the house of communication. So it's almost like the house of purpose is now right next door to the house of communication with Jupiter in Gemini. I wouldn't say next door. I'll say they stay together. I'll say that. I like to use a good analogy because Jupiter is in Gemini. So I'll definitely say Jupiter, the house of purpose, is inside the house of communication. So it's almost like, are you doing the work? Are you doing the short-term goals, and are you doing the long-term goals? And that's what I was saying early in the video. I was stating, I was like, every Thursday there needs to be something going on. Every day needs to be connected to this outer energy, okay, that we want to come back, that we want to help us bring our dreams in. Everything needs to be an alignment. You need to be working in it. That's why I said that. And that's why I said that would be an example of short term. Of course, long term would be understanding your natal chart to see how you can better get in front of tackle, manage, however, whatever word you want to put right there, your limitations that are holding you back from being your highest self. And with it being with the house of purpose being in the house of communication, it could simply be your communication, your mindset. It could simply be the 3 aspects of life that could be holding you back. The mindset, the thinking, the speaking, the writing, the learning, the interactions, the communication. How do you reverse the backwards thinking? Do you speak life, be life, are you life? Do you do your shadow work? Are you in your shadow journal? Are things reflecting? Is your learning resonating? Are you resonating on your learning? Is it resonating with you? Is it coming back to you, showing you that you're doing what you're supposed to do? Those are the interactions with the communication. So it's almost like that's what Gemini in Jupiter in Gemini is trying to get you to see. The house of purpose is in the house of communication. So it's almost like now would be a good time to align to your purpose. See what it takes to get where you need to be. See what it takes. Your depths of your destiny. Again, Jupiter is a 2-parent household, so there is definitely, so it's almost like the house of purpose went on ahead and grabbed the house of sacrifice as well. It was like, how you grab the step kids, you don't lead them neither. We taking them as well. So it's a lot of energy inside of Jupiter in Gemini right now. That's some big shit. It's like 3 houses and motherfucking it's 3 houses, 3 planets, and 3 zodiacs. So Jupiter, with this Jupiter in Gemini, is giving big 333. Have you broken the curse to be able to achieve your depths of destiny? Period. That's really the message for Jupiter. Jupiter, and that makes a lot of sense because every time I'm connected with Jupiter energy never really liked the cards in particular. They like when I use my mind. They like that. You know, Jupiter loves that. And with it being a Gemini, I'm going to go straight off the dome with it. With that Mercury. My Mercury is in a air sign. My Mercury is in Libra. You know, so it's almost like the value of I value communication, and I understand how communication works to be able to get what you need in life. Because yeah. Yeah, because the Libra energy is with Venus, which is shared with the two-parent household with Taurus, and it's the house of relationships. So understanding what it takes to have a solid relationship through your communication. So, and I really feel like communication, accountability, and vulnerability is big. I wonder, did I say that in my house video? Because I know I was saying a few places had two-parent households. I don't think I said Venus though. But Venus is a two-parent household. But I may have said it, I just said it differently because it's not together. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Right, it's not together. I only said the two-parent household when it's together. Like the 8th house and the 12th house. They're together. But Venus can serve Libra at its time and Taurus at its time. Is able to be in that house, create something, and be confirmation on my phone in Taurus's house and create something as well. It's beautiful. But yeah, Jupiter likes me to use the mind. Higher understanding, higher. You see how we just took it all the way there and came all the way back. Jupiter, that's all Jupiter. Like, I need you to be expansive, optimistic about life, you know. And being optimistic is almost like kind of how I have this saying, you know, where I say it is Mercury is the parent, the house of communication, and Gemini is a child. You know, that's real, being optimistic about life, you know, optimistic about learning and stuff like that. So maybe that could be what Jupiter is asking for you to do. Be more optimistic about learning, you know, be more optimistic about what you are receiving. Stop running everything away. Try to see how you can understand it. Oh. Y'all got that damn stuff. I forgot that stuff in there. But anyway, I forgot to put that I forgot that trash people was coming today. I was like, let me put the trash in. I fucking forgot and run out there and throw that bag out there real quick. I fucking forgot. Okay. Jupiter had a tendency to probably do that too, have you all over the place. But it only wants you to know that there is something in every place. So that's why you could feel like you're all over the place, because there's something in every place. There's a flow. There's something in every place. Because I literally was able to just walk outside and hand it to the man. You know, so there's something in every place. Let's see. When it comes to this Jupiter energy, long travels, higher learning, law, long journeys. So it's almost like the house of what you will learn, which is the house of purpose, is in the house of learning, the house of communication, you know. So it's very cozy right now, actually, with Jupiter being in Gemini. It's actually very cozy. And then for just a second there, we had Mercury in Gemini as well. And it was just like, wow. But now Mercury is in Leo, okay? And along with Venus. So it's almost like it's giving us that energy of like, love. Like, what do we love to do? Who do we love? What is love? what can I do something with all of that? You know, it's almost like that's that energy that the Leo is pushing right now, and we're communicating it. Like we could be telling people, I love you, thank you, I'm grateful. Like I know my ancestors have been doing that a lot to me lately. I have been doing that a lot to them lately. Just a lot of appreciation, just have been giving. You know, that's the house of love. That's what it's going to do. That's what Leo is going to do for you. So take that in. You know. My answer just said, "Girl, you just jumped up." Yes, because I fucking forgot about the man. Because my goal was to do it when I got up the last time, but I fucking forgot. But I wanted it to be out, okay? I wanted to take it out take the trash out. Because it was like a bag in my room. I just wanted and I forgot to put it in the big trash can last night. But I literally was just able to go outside and hand it to the man. So trust me, Jupiter may have you feeling like you all over the place, but everything is right there for you. I really think that was the message that Jupiter has, okay? They accordingly, until the 9th, you need to be working in this energy, okay? Using the energy of the 3 to help you shift and get in your abundance and in your purpose. Your purpose is right here with you, especially, you know, with the house of purpose being in the house of communication. It's right here. So it's almost like the universe is showing you exactly who, what, and where you're supposed to be. And with again, the 2-parent household and that Jupiter energy, that Pisces energy, your psychic abilities could be heightened like a whole. Okay, it could be heightened like a whole right now. You know, showing you all that you need to know. Yeah, duality. Okay, and also letting you know that you're gonna have to make decisions. It's gonna have to be some decisions, 2 of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Some choices. You know what I'm saying? And some sacrifices, the 10 of Swords that will have to be made. That is blocking you right now from receiving what you are asking. Okay, in your fulfillment here. 2 of Cups to the adaptability to the Ace of Pentacles here to the 9 of Cups. Okay, we're asking for all that we have lost to be replaced. That's really it. That's really what we're asking for. So whatever relationships we have lost, we're asking for them to be better, platonic and romantic. Okay, we're also asking for a constant, you know, flow in our life, longevity of some sort. So that do take a business, or you know, period, you know, or it just takes you being in the position to be able to get what you need. You know, of course, we have the doctors, the lawyers, you know, and so forth and so on, to be able to prepare. You know, everybody don't get a chance to prepare for that because that's not what everybody is supposed to do. Some people are, you know, more self-employed and things of those nature. So you got to pick which side of the spectrum you are on, and whatever side you are on, you take that and you grow in that and you mold that and you make yourself that. Okay, so eventually, you know, the doctors are supposed to open their own firm. You know, a lot of people are supposed to open their own firm. They're supposed to come back and help their own people. Even like the self-employed people, they're supposed to go and save the world. You know, whatever that's what their business does to save the world, to provide service to the world. You know, it's like you got to really figure out which side of the spectrum that you are on, and that Piscean energy will help you see that. You know what I'm saying right now? Okay. Anything else, Jupiter? No, Jupiter said 10 of Swords. That's it. Okay. That's it. Yeah, to the Ace of Cups. Okay. So enjoy your Jupiter day. Continue on. Proceed with life. What's this? Yeah, the Empress. I send many blessings to all of you guys. At the Ace of Cups, many blessings. All right. All of the information that you would need to know from me is in the description, darling. I will leave it there. That's where you can follow me on all my platforms, and accordingly, if you need any services or anything like that, you can find me on my platforms, and I would kindly get with you. No pressure. Until next time, guys. And like I said, I send blessings to all of you guys. Happy Jupiter Day.